Are you thinking al fresco and looking for something simple? Call HV Aluminium.
Are you looking for something stylish? Call HV Aluminium.
Or looking for ideas to design something stunning?
If you're thinking al fresco, call or visit HV Aluminium New Lantern, 1800 801 572.
Catch the sun and have myself a whole lot of fun. Here on the sunny side, everything is right. On the sunny side all right.
A lot of us are trying to be a little bit healthier. So at Woolworths, we're making healthier easier.
That's what I think, boys!
Is an NDIS approved provider of 24/7 disability respite care for children and adults. So if you need disability respite, call us now or visit iamhere.org.au.
The Kia 7-day sale has been extended. On top of great drive-away deals, receive a $777 gift card across selected models. Plus, all Kias come with Australia's best 7-year warranty. Sale must end September 23.
Save up to 50% off store-wide at La-Z-Boy's sensational spring sale. La-Z-Boy recliners, sofas, lift chairs and modulars all up to 50% off. But be quick. Hurry into Hawkins, Katara and Rutherford now.
Searching for Ripper value? Right now at Red Rooster, you can get a half Ripper roll, small chips and a 250ml Coke for just $5. Red Rooster.
This time there were no fly kicks or punches thrown, but our second string Boomers outfit still beat up Kazakhstan to the tune of 53 points in their World Cup qualifier in Bendigo. The 94-41 win was Australia's second straight 50-point win. The Boomers next face Iran in late November. In the English Premier League, former Central Coast Mariners keeper Matt Ryan has saved Brighton from defeat. New Jet Matthew Redenton hopes his move to Newcastle will bring out the best in him. The midfielder isn't just fighting for a starting spot, he also wants to become a permanent fixture in the New Zealand side.
The Kiwi has quickly settled into life across the ditch.
You know, we've had some hot days lately and, it makes it enjoyable.
Matthew Redenton signed with Newcastle just days after the grand final. It was an easy decision to make, considering it was Ernie Merrick who handed him his first A-League contract with Wellington Phoenix when he was 17.
I know what style coach he is and, the training sessions and the way he wants to play, so it's made the transition easier.
The versatile player prefers the midfield, where he'll be jostling for positions with the likes of Steven Ugarkovic and Ben Kantarovski.
They were a really good partnership last year, all through the season for them, so they've been really successful, and every game I'm learning how they play and learning to play with them and hopefully can help them out.
The 22-year-old knows he has work to do to secure a spot in the 11.
At the moment, really, there's only a few new players, so they've got their combinations, but that's another job of mine, is to push these players every day in training, and they're going to have to earn their spot as well as me.
NBN News has been told Redenton's former Wellington teammate, goalkeeper Luis Italiano, will also be signed by the end of the week. Kate Haverfield, NBN News.
Meanwhile, Jenna Kingsley and Courtney Vine have re-signed with the W League side. Kingsley played a huge role for Newcastle last season, starting all 13 games.
Definitely excited. This is my 4th season. Deans has been in charge for the 4th year now as well, so it's good that he's got faith in me and expects me to perform this year.
During the off-season, she starred for Warners Bay in the WPL, netting 27 goals.
27 and I got 9 taken away from me, so I really scored about 35, but not looking at that, I want to score in the W League last year and I scored 1 and I wasn't happy with that performance, and I definitely want to build on that for this year.
The Jets campaign starts on November 1. The Hunter Pro-Am Series teed off today with Sydney's Troy Moses beating Charlestown's Jake Higginbottom by 1 shot at the first event at Merriweather. For local professionals, the tournaments provide an ideal warm-up for the Aussie summer. They're only 1- and 2-day events, but the Pro-Ams still attract high-profile professionals. The Merriweather tournament featured Nathan Green, Nick Flanagan and Callan O'Reilly.
What's awesome is I get to sleep in my bed that's 2 minutes away from the course. I really love coming out to support the Newcastle Pro-Am events.
O'Reilly is coming off a successful effort at the second round of Japanese Tour qualifying school.
Felt like a while since I'd really put together a solid round of golf and made some good birdies. Finishing second over there doesn't really mean that much, but it gets me to the next stage and means I get to pick my course to play.
He'll be back in Japan in November for round 3, but return home for most of the big Australian tournaments of the summer.
The goal is to try and finish as high up on the automatic as possible. Top 5 opens a lot of doors worldwide for Q schools and stuff like that.
Flanagan will tee off in the 2 Australian majors for the first time in 5 years.
They open up a lot of avenues, obviously the PGA being co-sanctioned and the Australian Open being our Open is a huge one, and it's close to home as well, and I have a family here and my wife's coming over as well, so just want to really get myself in contention and kind of get the juices flowing.
Ultimately, his focus is America's second tier.
I'm through the second stage of that, so that's still the main goal for me. If it doesn't happen next year, then I might have to look at another avenue.
The Pro-Am Series continues tomorrow at Muri.
Team, that's our look at sport.
Thank you, Mitch. Stay with us for the weather with Gav coming up next.
Guys, we've got another jackpot winner!
Ozphoto, will your numbers bring you a truckload of cash this Tuesday?
My dentist said enamel should grate on the outside and on the inside.
Go Pro with Oral-B Pro Health. It's formulated with active strength technology that strengthens enamel on the inside, plus it protects the outside better than Colgate Total. Go Pro with Oral-B Pro Health.
The Kia 7-day sale has been extended. On top of great drive-away deals, receive a $777 gift card across selected models. Plus, all Kias come with Australia's best 7-year warranty. Sale must end September 23.
See Lyle for flexible family lounges. Volante fabric corner group with electric headrest and recliner seat, only $1,999. Huge range of colours, also in leather. See Lyle, Lyle Buick Furniture, Northcott Drive, Katara.
Let's go! Alright, when your reactions are great, check your technique. Like ground check. Like that. And when your technique is finally great, increase your speed. Faster. Faster. And when you make that great, keep up your energy. And then do all of it again. Again. And again.
Time to get the latest on our weather now with Gav. Thank you so much, Paul. Well, like so many others, it is another very warm day. Northwesterly winds ahead of a change that will deliver little to nothing as far as rain is concerned. Spectacular photo. It's hard to get sunrise. This is the lighthouse, of course, on the other side of Fingal Bay, Port Stephens Lighthouse. You have to get there very early, crossing the spit at low tide. It has to be very well timed. Obviously, the effort was worth it. Very little rain over the past 24 hours again. Another front making its way across the Bight and now passing over Victoria where cloud has increased. There's the cold air in behind it. So that will be moving in tomorrow. We'll see that mid to high level cloud build throughout tomorrow, and we may see a shower or two. It'll try. There might be a storm, particularly around the mountain areas, more so the Barringtons, maybe the Watkins, but not much in it rain-wise. A few showers there, mostly throughout the southeast. Very warm ahead of it from Sydney to Brisbane. Cooling behind it, including areas around the Alice, central, southern or southeastern Australia, but conditions are warming up in the west, and it's been a record period of dry weather for Darwin. Temperatures up there today, some pretty big temperature swings of more than 20 degrees for most, because it was still a little bit cool this morning. And at the moment, we've got the humidity down and, up a little bit along the coast again because of the onshore breezes. Tomorrow, northwesterlies stronger, holding out the sea breeze, and there's our southerly change coming through around this time tomorrow night. So it'll try to rain, but it'll struggle again. We'll see the cloud push through and maybe a brief little shower, short-lived, maybe a little bit of rumble. Could have a little bit of lightning in there tomorrow. But most locations here have just got a cloudy day, warm, cloudy, windy, northwesterly winds, and then that cloud building as the front passes. So gusty northwesterlies and then the southerly coming through, and tomorrow night it'll be much cooler by around about 7:30 after the colder air makes its way right across the entire Central Coast, Greater Hunter Port Stephens region. So looking at the conditions, seas up to 3 metres, strong wind warning because of those northwesterlies, and a southerly switch right at the end of the day. Tomorrow's low tide is at about 20 to 10. Sun's up, 5:46 down to 5:48. Beautiful moon phase. It is beyond half moon now and waxing. Much cooler. Good, solid 10-degree temperature drop there for your Thursday. A couple of coastal showers, and then it's going to warm back up again. Back on that spring roller coaster. Another front comes through on Sunday. Same thing. Cools things down, produces a few showers. And then it's going to warm back up again. Back on that spring roller coaster. Another front comes through on Sunday. Same thing. Cools things down, produces a few showers. Sadly, nothing on offer for the Upper Hunter. Just a bit of cooler air on the way, warming up to kickstart the weekend. Then a late change coming through on Sunday for a much cooler Monday and Central Coast. You guessed it, it is the same situation, of course, after tomorrow's southerly moves through, warming up for the up and coming weekend. Well, the beaches certainly inviting at the moment. The sun is out, it is warm, there's some nice little clean waves on offer again for another day throughout tomorrow thanks to the northwesterlies. But look, the northwesterlies are going to be stronger and the swell weaker, so it may get to the point of being quite small, to the point of almost being flat. So yeah, there's not much left. It's definitely an abating swell. But yeah, beautiful conditions. If you've got a day of freedom, make the most of the morning before the cloud rolls in. It'll probably get here pretty quickly. It's travelling pretty fast, this front, but that southerly change not coming through till late afternoon and evening period. So most of the day is going to be really quite warm to hot. Always log on to catch a story you may have missed.
Thanks, Gav, and that's our bulletin for this evening.
The Today Show will have the latest headlines from 5:30 tomorrow morning.
From all the team here.
Night.
Good night.